Hello, boys and girls. Do you know what time it is? Time for stories. And I'm so glad you're still watching, and I hope you're enjoying our story times. We, of course, enjoy it more when you're sitting out there in front of us, but we hope we're bringing you a good time anyway. So it's also time to wake up that crabby apple Panda Bear. Come on, Panda. He's always crabby when he wakes up, but then he gets so excited. Panda, do you know what time it is? Panda Bear, it's story time. He said, why didn't you wake me up sooner? Well, Panda, you know, you're not real good at getting up in the morning. He said he would be if he remembered it was story time. Oh, what? You know what he wants, boys and girls? I'm sure you all know. He wants his binoculars. Hi, Miss Shannon.
Hello.
Well, Panda, what did you see? Oh, he said he's happy Miss Shannon is here. Well, we're all happy Miss Shannon is here because she's recording this story time. Yay! All right, let's all clap for Miss Shannon. Yay! Okay. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Now you're here, we'll have some fun. First, we'll clap our hands just so. Then we'll stretch and touch our toes. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Now you're here, we'll have some fun. Yay, Panda. I know. Oh, right, I know. Panda is reminding me we're going to read some stories about groundhogs today. But first, where is Thumpkin? And then we'll figure out where is the groundhog. Where is Thumpkin? Where is Thumpkin? Here I am, here I am. How are you today, Thumpkin? Very well, I thank you. Run away, run away. Where is Pointer? Where is Pointer? Here I am, here I am. How are you today, Pointer? Very well, I thank you. Run away, run away. Where is Middle Finger? Where is Middle Finger? Here I am, here I am. How are you today, Middle Finger? Very well, I thank you. Run away, run away. Where is Ring Finger? Where is Ring Finger? Here I am, here I am. How are you today, Ring Finger? Very well, I thank you. Run away, run away. Where is Pinky? Where is Pinky? Here I am, here I am. How are you today, Pinky? Very well, I thank you. Run away, run away. Where are the girls? Where are the girls? Stand up, girls. Stand up, girls. How are you today, girls? So excited to be here. Glad you're here. We're glad you're here. Where are the boys? Where are the boys? Stand up, boys. Stand up, boys. How are you today, boys? Excellent. We're glad you're here. We're glad you're here. Well, boys and girls, Panda and I are so glad you're here. And today we're going to read some stories about Groundhog Day. Now, it's kind of a, I don't know, a myth maybe that on February 2nd, people wait to see if the groundhog comes out from his cozy den, and if he sees his shadow, he runs back in, and that means winter's going to be around for a while. But if he doesn't see his shadow, sometimes people think it will be only 6 more weeks of winter. Now, I don't know if it really works that way. Probably it doesn't. But we still have fun thinking about it. So let me see which book I'm going to read first. Well, Panda, this is for you, Grumpy Groundhog, because you don't like to get up either. Grumpy Groundhog by Maureen Wright. Well, let's move these over. The mayor stood before Groundhog's door and heard a rumbly-tumbly snore. "Groundhog," he said, "you're sleeping late. This is no time to hibernate." The people added with a shout, "It's Groundhog Day. Please come out." Okay, sometimes my pages get stuck. The mayor pleaded, "I'll ask once more. Won't you open up this door? Please come out and greet your friends. Groundhog Day is here again, February 2nd. "I won't come out," the groundhog said. "I'm closing my eyes and staying in bed." "I have an idea," said a boy in the crowd. He stepped to the front and spoke up loud. "Give him a paper to read in bed." "That's it," said the mayor, nodding his head. Groundhog opened his sleepy eyes. The Morning Times was a nice surprise, but the headline says, "Groundhog won't come out. Crowd waits." Well, the groundhog took a very long time reading the paper, line by line. And the people in town said with a shout, "It's Groundhog Day. Please come out." They even had signs that said, "Come out now, wake up." The mayor dropped to his knobby knees and begged the groundhog, "Come out, please." "I won't come out," the groundhog said. "I'm staying in here until I am fed." "I know what to do," a little girl said. "Give the groundhog breakfast in bed." Well, they served him food on a fancy tray, coffee and toast, and even a flower bouquet. Oh, Groundhog poured coffee from the pot. This coffee is good. It's nice and hot." The people in town said with a shout, "It's Groundhog Day. Please come out." "I won't come out," the groundhog said. "It's nice and warm in my cozy bed." A girl yelled, "Get him slippers to wear. His bedroom floor is chilly in there." "Of course," cried the mayor. "Find him a pair. His little tootsies are cold and bare." Well, Groundhog never had slippers before. He did a jig all the way to the door. He twirled and shouted, "Look at me. I'll step outside on the count of 3. The crowd yelled, 1, 2, 3, come out. Ta-da, he said, looking about. He blinked from the lights and the camera's glare. A child said, "Give him sunglasses to wear." "Hooray," said the mayor. "Ah, no shadow today. The chilly weather is going away." The groundhog said, "It's a wonderful day. I'll ask the children if they want to play." "Let's make a snowman," the children cried. Groundhog had fun. There he is, being outside. They made a snowman, round and fat. It looked very nice in the mayor's hat. At the end of the day, the groundhog said, "Oh, it's time for me to go back to bed. I had a fun day with all my friends. When spring comes early, I'll see them again." Okay. I think we'll have another little groundhog story over at our easel over here. Okay, this is a poem about 5 groundhogs. The first little groundhog digs a home in the fall and curls up all winter, rolled up like a ball. The second little groundhog comes out of his lair, same thing as a den, on February 2nd to get some fresh air. The third little groundhog looks up at the sun. He then sees his shadow, oh no, and goes on the run. But the fourth little groundhog, at his dark shadow peaks, he goes back to his burrow for 6 more weeks. That means 6 more weeks of winter. The fifth little groundhog hopes the skies will be gray so that he will know that spring is on its way. And that's what Panda and I hope for, that spring is on its way. Okay, move that over, and time for stories again. All right, time for one more story, Groundhog Day by Anne-Marie Pace. Well, everyone wants to celebrate Valentine's Day with Groundhog. Valentine's Day was only 2 weeks away, and Moose was planning a grand party. "You need Valentine balloons," said Squirrel. "And Valentine cards," said Bunny. "And don't forget the Valentine hugs," pointed out Porcupine. "Everyone has to come to my party," said Moose. "Uh-oh," Bunny said, "that's a problem." "What's a problem?" Moose asked. "Tomorrow is Groundhog Day," Bunny said. "If Groundhog sees his shadow, he'll go back into his hole for 6 more weeks. He won't be awake on February 14th. Good point," Moose said. "But if we stop him from seeing his shadow, then he can come to my party." "I've got it," said Squirrel. "I'll sneak into his hole and change his calendar so he won't know it's February 2nd. "Your chattering will wake him up," said Porcupine. "I'll blindfold him when he comes out." "Yeah, but your quills might poke him in the eye," Bunny said. "I'll put up a tent over his hole." "He'll know he's not outside," Moose said. "I'll sit on his hole so he can't come out at all." "Calendar," said Moose. "Blindfold," said Mouse. "Tent." Moose bellowed. The animals bickered all night long. They didn't notice the black sky turning gray. They didn't notice the pink light of morning creeping over the hills. And they didn't notice Groundhog's nose twitching at the entrance to his hole. Until it was too late. Do you see the shadow? The animals watched helplessly as Groundhog dove back into his hole. "Wait!" Moose thundered. Groundhog's muffled voice barely reached the surface. "I need to stay down here. There are shadows all over the place up there." Moose was puzzled. "Groundhog, are you afraid? Is that why you go back into your hole?" "Well, you could say that," Groundhog called. "I didn't realize Groundhog was afraid of shadows," said Squirrel. "Well, me neither," said Porcupine. "Shadows aren't scary," said Bunny. "Well, they are scary to Groundhog," Moose said. So the animals sat quietly thinking. And they're all looking at Groundhog's door. "Hey, Groundhog," Moose finally said. "What if we showed you just how awesome shadows are? I'll show you the way leaves dance blowing in the wind and shadows that dance. And I'll show you how to draw silhouettes," said Bunny. "I'll show you how clouds cast shadows on the hills," said Squirrel. "I want to show Groundhog my shadow puppets," said Porcupine. "Dancing shadows," Moose said. "Cloud shadows," Squirrel said. "Silhouettes," Bunny said. "Shadow puppets," said Porcupine. "Wait," said Groundhog. He eased out of his hole. "Can't we do all of them? They all sound fun." The animals spent the day showing Groundhog all the amazing shadows they could discover and create. And they were all fun, especially Porcupine's shadow puppet. "It's a comb. It's a feather. It's a buzzsaw. It's sunshine." Finally, late that night. "Ah, what a wonderful day," Groundhog said. "But I really do have to go back into my hole now." He shivered. 6 more weeks of winter, you know. "But you're not afraid of shadows anymore," Moose protested. "Now you don't have to miss my Valentine's Day party." "Well, I may not be afraid," Groundhog said, "but it is cold up here." "But there aren't any balloons in your hole," said Squirrel. "Or Valentine cards," said Bunny. "Or Valentine hugs," said Porcupine pointedly. "Nope, but my hole is warm," said Groundhog. He looked at his disappointed friends. "We can at least have hugs before I go. Ground hugs all around with a special Groundhog Day nose kiss for you, Porcupine." Because, you know, his quills can hurt when they stick you. "That works for me. Happy Groundhog Day," said Porcupine. 6 weeks later, Groundhog emerged from his den just in time to don a green hat. Do you know what he's getting ready to celebrate? "Let's have a St. Patrick's Day party," he hollered. "We're all here." "Well, all but Bunny," Squirrel reminded Groundhog. "Well, where's Bunny?" Groundhog asked. "Oh, well, you know Bunny. He's always holed up this time of year. Can you tell what Bunny is getting ready for and what he's decorating?" "Yep, After St. Patrick's Day, he has to be ready for Easter. Okay, thank you, boys and girls. We kind of had a lot of celebrations in that book. So come back next week for another story time. Thank you. Bye.